There we go.
Hi everyone, I'm here doing the winter paint night paint that we chose. So first I traced, I don't know if you can see clearly, but I traced my little teddy bear and I started the blue background. So what I did was I mixed some white and blue paints just like that. And that's the paint that I'm using all over the canvas. So I started to go all around the design, trying not to go on it. But if you do it, it's okay because you're gonna paint. When it dries, you're gonna paint over it, so it should be fine. So yeah, like I did all around the edges and I'm almost done over here. So you go ahead and start on that. And I'm just gonna keep going now. Let's drive fast. Okay, so I painted all around the bear. Trying to hold it straight. Okay. And I'm looking at it and I think I'm gonna make the bottom a little darker. So I'm gonna grab some black paint and I'm gonna try to make it the color a little darker at the bottom. So.
Success Center, how can I help you? Faucet.
Okay, so like I said, I mixed some a little bit of this black color into the blue and I made it a shade of darker blue. And then I started painting here at the bottom. So what I'm gonna do to smooth it out is I'm gonna rinse my brush a little bit and then dry it, of course. And I'm gonna go back to the blue I had initially, and I'm gonna use it while the paint's still wet. hasn't dried so that I can blend in the colors a little bit. Okay, I'm done coloring the background, so I am going to wash my brush now. And I think I'm gonna start doing my little bear. So I'm gonna grab some white paint first, and then we can mix some black to add some depth to the fur of the little bear. But first, make sure that you get all the glue out of the brush. Or I might even use a different brush this time because I was using a bigger brush for the background. But because the bear, you know, it needs more detail, I might use a brush like this, like smaller brush. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna start just painting, lightly painting the bear. Okay.
¿Qué le pasa?
Okay. Yeah.
Ya.
Yeah.
Que se seque un poquito.
Well, I'm letting it dry a little bit right now. So I painted all of the bare white, and I let, like, if you see, I fluffed up his fur a little bit because, you know, he's supposed to look a little hairy. So now I'm mixing a little bit of black into some white to make like a gray color. You don't want to use too much black. It's not going to be like a huge difference, but you want like a very light gray for the nose area and for highlights. So something about this colors, like it still kind of looks white, but it's not like really the same for it's not pure white. So just you only need like a very minimal amount of black to make that color. And then you can use that to go around the nose, around his arms too. I'm gonna start the nose. Okay, so you can paint the nose completely gray and then add more white on top, and leave just the outer part of the nose be the darker gray color. Show you now. Okay, I have been adding more white, and you see just the outer edge of the nose area. It's the grayer, the dark gray. So just blend it as much as possible.
Right, and specifically what events they have.
And then I keep calling it nose, but that's his snout. And then I'm gonna color his nose black, and I also made like little hairs because his snout it will be hairy too. So I don't know if you can see though, but. And with that same light color that I colored this now, I'm gonna color right under his scarf. So I'm gonna color right under his scarf and around his arms on this side and on this side. But then because the focus is gonna be on the cup, this area has to be a little lighter.
Thank you. Bye. In my family success center, how can I help you? It is.
Okay, so I kept adding white around the areas where I put the gray, and again trying to give it texture because he's supposed to look fluffy and hairy. And then now I'm going to grab some purple paint and I'm just gonna color his hat and his scarf. And then I'll show you how it's looking. So I am going to add the details in the eyes and in the snout and the cup probably last. Alrighty. Okay, so here is the scarf, the purple scarf, and the purple hat. I did add some. I did combine the purple with a little bit of black, a tiny bit, for the areas at the top and in the middle where there's a crease. And then I just added more purple over the top so that the lighter purple is in this area and the top of the head. You might want to keep adding purple because the paint's a little runny. So as it dries, you can see that there's going to be like missing spots. So it might take you a little bit to fill in all until it's nice and even. So, you know, just keep going. Don't worry about it. Okay, so now I'm going to add some stripes to the scarf. And that's going to be black stripes. So I'm going to wash my brush thoroughly. Try to get the purple out. And then I'm just gonna make black lines for stripes. Let's see. So, okay, looks like he has five stripes. And I'm gonna show you in a second how it looks like. In the main area of the scarf, 5 stripes, as you can see. And they're horizontal. I mean vertical, sorry. And then in the other scarf, there's also in the other part of the scarf, there are some horizontal ones, two very like 2 thick ones. And then okay, so like this. And then with a different brush, and I'm also waiting until it dries because like I said, the paint's a little liquid. I might have to go over the stripes again. And then with a thinner brush, I'm gonna make the thinner stripes to make the pattern in the scarf. Okay, so I'm adding more stripes to the scarf. So as you can see, and I'm gonna keep going until the whole scarf is finished. And then I'm gonna back and do the pom-pom and the other part of the hat. So I will show you how it looks like. I finished the pattern on the scarf and now I'm working on the pom-pom here and the top of the hat. I'm just adding, I color it light gray first and then I'm adding white to line it up. So now that I think I'm done with the hat, I'm just gonna keep adding detail to the ears and the fur again. And especially the ear around the hat where you know his ear overlaps the hat. I want to add some fur effect in there.